Hello and welcome. 3-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with the win today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and getting the start for the White Sox, Luis Severino.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Severino. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Got him. And now 1 away.
And he'll be beaten home.
McKinstry measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. This to third. That's a hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 30.
So a man aboard. And next to hit for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. And a foul ball left side. Severino kicks, deals. Fastball for a strike. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. McKinstry leads off first with 1 away. Next offering misses. Ball 1.
It's a good take.
Goes down looking. Here's Riley Green. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. And that's outside. And now it's even 1-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next pitch inside. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Tigers nothing, White Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Solid ERA last season, just a little over 3, and when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve, and I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Spencer Torkelson stands in now and watches strike 1. Kicks and deals. And that's just foul. That's down and in. A slider missed. just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Back with 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, left side. Green settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
And here it comes.
Ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
High in the air, out to right. Carpenter moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
Batting third, the center fielder, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Luis Robert. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a strike on the outside edge. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the White Sox. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And the batter now, number 35. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And he pumps it a strike. Severino, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slurve, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Jumps, throws, and a quick out, number 1. Seeing an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there.
Colt Keith getting ready to hit. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. On the ground and foul ball. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting 7th, the center fielder, Parker
And
Meadows.
here's the rookie center fielder, Parker Meadows. In there at the knees for a strike. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Keith, the runner at second with one away. Caught him looking for the K.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Jake Rogers, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. That's in there, and the count is 0-2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. Andy Ibanez waiting to hit for Detroit. And back here on the south side, here's some real power at the plate. Brett Myers.
Brett Myers.
Flaherty back to work. First pitch swinging.
I think he was a little excited there, saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. It's going to have to tighten it back up.
Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He'll touch them all. His second of the year, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And Martinez.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Here comes a pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. First pitch misses. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. And there's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Nice stop. Throws from the seat of his pants. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Here on the south side, now the third baseman, Andy Ibanez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that chance handled over to Merrifield. Back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Be the shortstop, Zach McKinstry. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Tigers trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's outside. And the count is 1-1. Center field. Robert on the move. Nabs it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the left fielder, David Peralta. And he deals. The other way. Green makes the play. 1 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. 2 for 6 so far in the series. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Outside low, and a count even 1-1. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and a count 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that's off the inside edge. And now 3 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
We got full count.
Struck him out looking.
now batting.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. He's 0 for 1. Up and in, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. The 2-0 is in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Pitch misses there. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Butler takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Fought off foul. Torkelson off of first with 2 away. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Fouled off. He was late. And they're at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
Gosh, slider down and in from a same side thrower. There's really nothing you could do with that pitch. Just tip your cap.
Throws him with the heater at the knees. White Sox strand a couple, but they still lead it 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Kerry Carpenter. The line to kick the pitch. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand batter waits.
1
and
ball,
ball 1.
2 strikes.
Bounced up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 so far. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Right down to shoot. And the count
1 ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
That one missed. 1 down, base is empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Got it. 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now the first baseman. A little bit high, maybe. And that's ball 1. The Tigers down by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The pitch. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Colt Keith, the next to hit. Singled and stole a base his first time. He measures 6 feet 2 inches, 22 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tigers leave 1, and it remains 1-0. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Brett Myers. Flaherty back to work. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
1-0.
Martinez, the next to hit, takes outside.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That's in there, and a count 2-1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Strike 2. Myers aboard here at first with nobody out. And delivers outside.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Boots it, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
The batter, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Went down on strikes his first time through. In the air to left center. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. He's in there.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Nick.
Now it's Nick Senzel. He hit into a double play his first time up. That one ripped. Going, gone. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
David Peralta at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's gone. They go back to back. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they add on. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now Whit Merrifield. And first offering is fouled off. Already 3 runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 outs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And first offering is fouled off.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Ball to strike. Down the line. Peralta on the move towards the line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jake.
So up next,
Rogers.
Jake Rogers. His first at bat was a strikeout. In for a strike, going 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here's the third baseman, Andy Ibanez.
The third baseman.
And he's already
Andy
singled in this game.
Ibanez.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. That one gets down for a hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Fly ball. Spencer Torkelson, the right-hander, back to work. Inside corner, that's a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Johnny Brebbia getting loose for A.J. Hinch. And a pitch. And That's in for a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Just off the inside edge. Popped up first base side. Sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away.
The right fielder, number 6, Lawrence
Butler now at the plate.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double. And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jack Flaherty out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Johnny Brebbia. This is his first appearance of the season. Luis Robert now.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
In there at the knees. Butler leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
Here's the 0-2.
Ball, that's upstairs.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And there's the ball. Right through there, got him. 2 down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Myers at the plate and takes high there. And now it's even up. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. The shortstop takes the ball. Pitch misses, and a count is 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Smash to the left side. Sends it across to first. Inning over. The White Sox leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Zach McKinstry. And the right-hander back to work. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
That one the other way. Senzel over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
And on the mound, you know, with all of the swings and misses, he's had him eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Nope. Ball 1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Now fly ball to right center. On the move to the alley. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
2 outs,
Riley
base is empty.
Green.
And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Righty delivers.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And he grounds one to the right side.
Nope,
and it
foul.
goes just foul. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That one gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now the first baseman. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. That's in there.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and that'll do it. Here on the south side, bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
The wind of the pitch. That's to third. Ibanez. To first. And Martinez is out.
Now batting, catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. In there for strike 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitcher.